I've tried to start this video like 4 times now. I'm not very good at these kind of videos, but so yeah, you may have already guessed. There's no Slender the Arrival video. There's no Death Stranding live stream. This is the video today, unfortunately, and I'm sorry, but certain things need to be discussed, and this is all due to the fact that there are going to be some pretty big changes coming to YouTube as early as January 1st, 2020, and they affect almost everyone in a very negative way. And I'm a very light-hearted person. That being said, and I'm just going to go out and say this, unfortunately, there's a very high possibility that this channel will cease to exist. Right off the bat, before I get into this, this video is not going to give you the information you need regarding the subject I'm about to discuss. This is literally me merely venting my frustrations. If you wish to find out more about what I'm going to discuss, there'll be links in the description down below to articles and various different videos that you can access, which will give you the information you need to stay informed regarding this subject. I'm literally just going to be venting my frustrations and giving my 2 cents, but if you want a video that will give you the information you need, this is not it. So I'm going to tell you that right off the bat. As of recently, myself and other content creators have been given the option to tick the box on whether or not the videos we upload are or are not suitable for kids. And the reason why we are given this option to almost label a target audience is because YouTube had a bit of a lawsuit on their hands. The lawsuit involved YouTube and the FTC, and it was around COPA or COPPA, however you pronounce it, and child data protection. But like I said, I'm not going to be very good at informing you on what the situation is. Again, links in the description down below, but this is basically just sort of catching you up to drift. In the end, YouTube had to pay, I think, up to about, or maybe even more than $150 million in fines, which is pretty huge. And because of this, YouTube have taken it upon themselves to update their policies and avoid this in the future because $150 million. So they introduced the tick. The tick, which will then deem whether your videos are suitable for kids or not. So at first it didn't really seem too bad. As a content creator, you can kind of establish what will be suitable for a child and what will be suitable for an adult. For example, case in point, Hollow Knight is a game I would pretty much say is suitable for children. There's minimum violence, no swearing, no sexual content, no drug use. It's a pretty fun and light-hearted game. And then you have games like Resident Evil, violence, intense gore, swearing, all kinds of horrible scenes of violence and death, suitable for an adult. So you can kind of establish the difference. So me thinking it was going to be that easy for, I know, I'll just tick certain boxes and it should be fine, right? Wrong. I did my research and turns out there's a lot more to ticking these boxes than I actually first thought. The video will have no notifications, the video will have no comments, the video will not be searchable, which essentially means the video is invisible, the video will not be suggested or recommended, the video will make 90% less revenue. So, I mean, the last one doesn't really apply to me because I'm not receiving any form of revenue from YouTube at the moment. So the video will have no notifications, so I don't know whether that means I, the content creator, won't be notified on when you, the audience, like or talk about my video, or vice versa, but that sucks either way. This video will have no comments, so you can't comment on the video anyways. So I'm guessing the first one applies to me not having notifications. The video will not be searchable. Again, it might as well be invisible. The video will not be suggested, nor will it be recommended. Again, goes back to being invisible, and then the 90% less revenue, which is terrible for people who do earn a living from YouTube. It's just terrible. To be honest, even if you tick the box stating that your content is not suitable for children, I don't even think that makes you safe. Here's a few things that they are listing as child-friendly. Subject matter that is appealing to children, e.g. kids' jokes, music, kids' games, video and computer games. Children's TV shows or stars, cartoon characters, sports, stories, toys, children's books, fantasy, children's arts and crafts, pets, products primarily purchased or consumed by kids like snack food or cereal. Presentation. Whether the website uses visual content appealing to children, for example, animated characters, bold or fast-moving graphics, or bright and vibrant colors. I'm not being funny, I play video games, I do enjoy a bit of fantasy, I like my arts and crafts. This might just be the most vibrant channel inside and out, and oh yeah, let's not forget that I have a cartoon tiger for my icon. I mean, genuinely, this is so vague. Bold or fast-moving graphics. Okay, so that's pretty much anyone who edits their videos, right? Because at some point, someone will have edited their video and added bold or fast-moving graphics of some description. And vibrant colors? That's the entire internet. And this is the thing, this kind of goes back to the Article 13 thing as well. Why is it that these documents are so vague? They don't really specify exactly what is covered and who is targeted in these descriptions. It's almost like a shooting range. Just open fire, take anyone you want. Oh man, it's not looking good, I gotta be honest. It's not looking good. Alright, let's just dial it back a bit. I completely understand why YouTube would want to protect themselves from anything like this happening in the future again. $150 million is a humongous hit to take as a business, and let's face it, YouTube is now a business and no longer a place where you can promote your creativity. It is slowly turning into a money grab platform. As much as it pains me to say it, it's no longer the place it used to be in 2008 and 2009. It's a completely different platform now. So I completely understand wanting to protect your business. I took business studies. I've worked for various businesses. I get it. It makes sense. That being said, it seems that no matter how hard YouTube tried to protect themselves, they end up damaging everything and everyone else in the process. I mean, it just always seems like the audience and the creators seem to suffer the most from this. I mean, don't get me wrong, $150 million for a business is a huge hit, but you need to look at the bigger picture, man. You need to prepare yourself for something like this. I mean, and I heard an analogy recently that someone describing this exact situation, this whole Copa thing, and it was as simple as shooting a barrel full of fish, or fish in a barrel. The barrel is YouTube and the fish are the content creators. It's just a firing range. Open fire, take anyone out. Anyone who's caught in the crosshairs is gonna get it. And I just thought that was like the perfect analogy to describe this situation, and it is damaging. The thing I find most frustrating is, and I speak on behalf of all content creators who have been around for a short while, who are slowly trying to build their audience, and who are slowly getting into the grasp of entertaining and just doing whatever they want to do on YouTube and just having fun. I speak on behalf of all small content creators when I say that it's frustrating for us smaller YouTubers and content creators because we didn't really get a chance to grow. And we are still growing, but it's already insanely difficult to grow your audience and to maintain it and to just keep up a schedule and balance your life and what you want to do outside of of like work and the chaos which is life. And it's already immensely difficult because everyone wants to be a famous YouTuber and everyone wants to be a content creator and everyone wants to be something. But now it just seems that with every passing year, there's just another obstacle. There was Article 13 and now there's this, and it just becomes infinitely more difficult for people like me, or like Luke VA, or Crimson Cat, Azure Visor, Zeru, Clag, all these smaller content creators, Keenan, Sick Veins, all these people who work their absolute arse off to do the absolute best they can and just enjoy what they do and you know, be creative and stuff. It's so much more difficult now and less likely for us to do what we really want to do. And now someone's calling me. It just sucks, man. And I know I haven't really got a huge audience, and I know I keep saying this, and I know that it seems like I'm investing too much into this, but for the past 3 years, this is all I've really known. Outside of work and outside the mayhem which is life, I come home, I put my headset on, I record a video, I upload it, and I entertain you guys. And I interact with you guys. This year alone has been the best for this channel because I not only got to see my channel grow even bigger than what it could be or has been, but I got to meet some of you guys on 2 different occasions. And I not only got to meet my audience members, but I got to meet fellow content creators, and it was just... The community we have, though it's small, is just so cool. It's so awesome. You guys are so sick. And I want it to grow so badly. I want it... It could be... It is something amazing, but it could be something so much bigger. And that's probably my biggest frustration, is that I may never get to see this community grow into what it could be. You know? Well, there is a slight, and I mean a smidgen, glimmer of hope in this very, very, very dark situation. Like I said, there are a lot of things in the description down below. Including a petition, which you can sign. We need to reach, to my knowledge, 500,000 signatures in order to, well, it needs 500,000 signatures. And last time I checked, we were at 300,500 signatures, which is a fair amount. I've signed it, a few members of the Madhouse have signed it. And as well as signing this petition, share it anywhere and everywhere, because every signature is going to count. And I believe last time we checked, I may have already mentioned, we're at 300,000 plus signatures on this petition. So we're going fairly strong, and I think we can easily reach 500,000. We need to keep the faith. It's not over yet. This doesn't mean that this is 100% set in stone, but it's a tricky situation. Let's remain positive, shall we? I'm going to continue to make videos for as long as I can. And just please don't forget to sign the petition and share it everywhere you can, because every signature is going to make a difference. Thanks so much for watching, guys. And as always, I'll see you soon.